All passengers should now be on board.
Hey Measuring Hero, Jay here. I'm here in the United States visiting my son, so we thought we would come to the facility here in Maple Grove that you've heard me talk about quite some time. We thought we'd go visit Mark, talk about some aerospace topics. But before we go in and talk to Mark, I kind of wanted to be a proud papa and show you a little bit about our facility, because don't know if y'all knew that we actually make CMMs not only all over the world, but right here in Maple Grove, Minnesota. So before we talk to Mark, let's go inside and have a look. All right, so I'm here with Mark. Mark, thanks for coming in. I just got a couple questions for you, and it's really good seeing you, man. All right, the first one is, I'm used to parts like this, right? This makes sense to me. There's flat surfaces. I know where this part is located on, but this makes no sense to me. Well, first of all, what is this part?
So this is a single airfoil. There'll be some of these actually a lot of these, in an aero engine or a jet engine you'll see in the sky, right? So many of these go into a specific stage, and some of these stages can vary from compressing air to even being moved by air at the back end of the engine.
So these are like different
sizes, shapes, lengths, but the primary thing is that they have an airfoil structure. They have a leading edge, a trailing edge for most of them, and they have some sort of contact or root. But yeah, you're right. These are very, very different than your standard prismatic part.
Sure, sure. What are some of the challenges for measuring those?
Right. So as you can see here, there's not a lot of standard geometries. This is a very swept, weird type of shape. So normally with a prismatic part or something with simple standard geometries, we can align the part or locate the part on those standard geometries. So we have the top surface here on the CAD cube. We have a center circle, maybe to center our X and Y. Well, we don't have a lot of standard geometries that you can pull for or even would want to. So we can actually use individual points that are at complex angles all around this part. Much like a 3-2-1 alignment, this can actually have datum target points to contact the surface to align where it is in space.
So you use different contact points on a free spot on that free-form surface to actually locate the part.
That's right.
That's crazy. That's
crazy. So we can use as many as 6, 10 points, whatever is required by the customer.
Okay, so now that you have it located, what would a customer want to see to measure the part?
Right. So on this program right here, I'm actually measuring what's commonly requested by customers, specific airfoil sections. So this would be a lower section on the blade, and as we go up the blade, we have different sections. Each one of those sections has a lot of different geometries, right? So you'll see skinnier leading edges, fatter trailing edges, longer sections, fatter sections. So as we go up, the profiles of those sections are what they really want to know is going on. Some critical areas that they'd want to see are, like we see on this on the scan, a leading edge scan, and then we have a concave section. Then we go to the trailing edge, which is often very blade thin and very difficult to measure.
Sure.
With this, we're using a tactile sensor, our Vast Gold sensor. And this is a really nice piece of equipment specifically for airfoils, because the active sensor can actually correct for any sort of deviations that it sees in the profile and maintain contact with that surface, which is a really critical part in airfoil inspection.
Cool, cool. Are there any other methodology that you can use to measure these parts?
Absolutely. So the data collection by itself has a lot of different options. We can have tactile sensors or non-contact sensors.
Okay. Non-contact.
So get into vision or a white light dot scan sensor. There's a lot of different methods that you can use that Zeiss has that we can actually measure the data with.
Well, maybe in another video blog, you or one of your colleagues can show me one of those other ways of doing it?
Absolutely, we can take care of that for you.
Awesome, that sounds great. Mark, it's really good to see you
Good to
again,
see you,
man,
man.
in these crazy times. Thank
Yeah.
you, thanks for coming and taking
problem.
the time to do this.
My pleasure.
And for you out there, please continue to stay healthy out there as we are out here. Just a quick note that thanks for staying with us. As you can see, we are definitely moving forward and out here to serve you. So as you do, we will too. Please continue to stay out there, stay healthy, stay safe. And I'm heading back to Germany. But until then, we'll see you next Thursday. Cheers, bye.